All right, what is going on? It is, for me, late on a Wednesday night, 10:30. One of the strength of field races for SRX. Won't be making the Friday night races for a little bit because I am going to be running the JKR League. He's running the old school Silverado trucks.
Okay, Chad,
Running
we've
them for
got
the next
2 laps. Let's get this done.
like 8 to 10 weeks, something like that. I can't remember.
The leader has just done a 14.9.
And our first race will be this Friday at Daytona.
P2, you're now 0.1 off the pace. You've just done a 15.0. The leader has just done a 14.8. The car ahead has just done a 15.0.
Well, not as good a time as I'd like to
P4.
have done. 14.9. Just trying to hope for a 14.8. But that's alright. Still decent-ish. Not a bad time by any means. But like I said, not quite what I was hoping for. But that's okay. I'll take it. Pretty much on par with everybody else here at the front. We're all pretty damn close to each other. So it's probably going to end up boiling down to mostly who can keep the tires from melting off the car. This track's kind of weird, so one of the things I've noticed running SRX is this car has two very different ways of being driven. On relatively flat tracks, whether it be an oval or a road track, you kind of got to baby the car everywhere. But any track with banking, like this one, or like Dover from last season, you kind of got to muscle the car. You got to thrash it around pretty good to really get it to survive the whole race. It's kind of counterintuitive because otherwise, what ends up happening is you end up cooking that front right. Pretty
That's
soon
the end of the session. P4.
she just becomes a big old plow box out there. But if you run it pretty hard, especially on the throttle coming out of corners, really get down on that right rear, you'll get more even wear and the car will drive better late race. At least that's what I've found. It's worked for me. I first clicked onto that at Dover last season because the first race I did there, I just cooked my front right trying to baby the car. Then I tried, well, let's just try thrashing and see what happens. That turned out to work out pretty good for me. Anyway, we're sitting P4, so let's get on the grid.
Strength of field is 2,460 laps. We'll be in the mid-pack here. We're expecting you to finish in position 5.
Good luck, everybody. Pretty much the usual crowd here.
Start. Get ready. Follow car number 4 in the outside column. Race car speed is 42 miles per hour.
Unfortunately, we're starting on the outside.
Start, so go ahead and do that.
Yes, the fourth gear start, perfect.
But I was thinking maybe N for never been faster. I don't know.
We'll roll the brakes slightly forward from where I had it during Quali just to deal with the potential whoa shit moments in the first lap or two.
Alright, Chad. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Green, green, green.
Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear low.
Easy, buddy. It's lap 2.
We have damage.
Little wall tapper there.
The leader has just done a...
It's my patented
14.9.
move.
That lap time was 15.1. The car in front's lap time is a 15.0. The guy behind has just done a 15.2. New fastest lap for Clayton, 14.9. The guy behind has just done a 15.1. P4. New fastest lap for S, 14.8. You've just done a 15.0. That was a 15.0.
Pretty happy with the start so far.
Brian is pitting from position 9.
Oh.
Looks like he'll come out just in front of you. Fastest lap for S, 14.8.
Rolled the brakes back to 50% from 51.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 81 Fahrenheit. The gap to Barrett
Can't park
is
there.
now 0.9. That lap was a 15.1. The gap to Barrett in front is now 1.1. That lap time was 15.1. Okay, Chad, the next car is 2 laps behind. This driver's got a bad reputation. Don't expect a fair fight.
What are you doing, buddy?
You've got a car high.
The gap to P3 ahead is now 1.
Clear outside.
God damn it, that really fucked up my line. Oh, another car off. Whoa, shit.
Brian is entering the pits. He's in P9. We think he'll come out a little way behind you. The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds.
God, these things drive like shit.
What do you usually drive?
Not these.
Your lap time was at 15.4.
Yeah, they're definitely different than most everything on here.
The gap behind is now 1.6.
But to seriously answer your question, mostly late model modified.
We're very loud on dirt.
You've just done a 15.3.
Well, shit.
Okay, Chad, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads
A
up.
little bit of traffic definitely messed things up a little bit. Oh, that was scary.
Your lap
Big
time
record
was
3 and 4.
15.4. The gap behind is now 1.7. The gap in front is now 1.9 seconds. That was 15.3.
Pretty much matching pace with Barrett. With Barrett ahead of me now.
Your last lap time was 15.3. The gap to Barrett ahead is now 1.8 seconds. That lap was 15.4. The gap to Nico behind is now 2.0 seconds. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 85 Fahrenheit.
Lost a bunch of time on that one.
You've just done a 15.6. The gap behind is now 2.0 seconds. Alright Chad, you're halfway home, got plenty of fuel. That lap was a 15.6.
Definitely got a little bit more wear on the front end than I do on the rear. Haven't been able to run this race exactly the way I wanted to.
The gap to P5 behind is now 1.7 seconds. You've just done a 15.6.
Yeah, I'm just losing too much pace now, damn it.
That lap time was 15.7.
Understeering almost into the wall. Whoop, 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 whoop.
The gap to P5 behind is now 0.7. That lap time was 16.2.
Trying to straighten my exit out a little bit to get a bit better run out of it, and damn near spun the
That
damn
bad
thing.
apron.
And I got Nico right behind me.
That lap was a 15.8. That last lap was a 15.7. That was 15.7. You've just done a 15.8. That lap was a 15.8.
Gotta get a little defensive here. Can't let Nico get up underneath me.
Inside. You're clear inside. Car low. Still there. Still there. Inside clear. Car low. You're clear inside.
That lap was a 16.0.
Car low. Clear inside.
Clayton, car number 1, is now in the lead. That was a 16.0. That was a 15.7. That lap was a 15.8. You've just done a 15.8.
He's trying. I make one little mistake, he's gonna have me.
Your lap time was 15.8. Your lap time was a 16.0. Two to go. Right, the guy ahead of us is one lap behind. White flag, last lap. Clayton has taken the win.
Thanks, man. Good race.
Good race, guys.
34. There's the finish. Well
Very
done.
nice,
That
guys.
was good. That's
Awesome
the end of the
battle,
session.
Chad. That was so much fun.
Yeah, dude, I kept watching my mirror. I'm like, ah.
Get you guys to slow down next time.
Yeah,
Pit lane speed
good race,
limit is
everybody.
35
And yeah,
miles per hour.
fantastic battle there, Nico.
4, 3, 2,
Whew.
1. Box now.
Thanks for coming out, guys. That was a lot of fun.
All
Right
right.
front, 87%. Right rear, 91%.
That's pretty much my one and done unless something pops off this weekend. Like I said, I'll be running that JKR's, the FTSS, I think is what he named it. It will be open to the
Good win,
public.
Colton. Congrats.
So, if anybody wants to check it out, it'll be
Thanks,
Friday.
man. Good race.
Friday, 9 o'clock Central Time is when sign up opens up, and I think it's like 40 some laps at Daytona, I believe, this first round. And again, that'll be in the old Silverado trucks, so come check it out. What am I doing here? We need... where's the chase? There it is. Alright, well, let's see what we had as far as silliness goes. Tyler just had a little wall scrape there. Or a wall. Guessing this would be my wall tag early on. Yep. Tyler tapping the wall again. Yep. Brian, he had a rough race. Nico tap the wall a little bit. Little tap for Barrett. I think that's when he was just sitting here when we came through. Yep. At least he was smart enough to just sit there. Not do anything too crazy. Man, this guy here, he was kind of holding us all up there for a little bit as he was bouncing off all the walls. Nico's tapping the wall more than I usually do. Oh, spun it, getting down on the apron. Ooh. Damn. That's game over for them guys. And Trevor put it in the wall. Another wall scrape, yep. Tyler just scraping the wall all the time here. And that was it. Yeah, Colton doing his victory celebration here. So yeah, that was good fun. Just out of curiosity, take a look at tires. Yeah, I didn't get the wear as even as I wanted. I put too much on the front end there for a little bit. And that cost me late race. So that's exactly what I was worried about. Didn't put enough on the right rear. Wasn't aggressive enough. So That sucks. Anyway, maybe I'll get in a better chance here if we, I know there's at least one of the guys that wasn't going to be able to make tonight or the Friday night race, so might squeeze another one in Saturday or Sunday, depending on what's going on. Yeah, anyway, I hope you did enjoy this, and if you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff down below. Until next time, y'all have a good one. Take it easy.